But as soon as the Democrat Party says no money for you and get out, he starts crying and gets out. So was he really outside the party?
Yeah, he deserves an Oscar for that performance, by the way. The crocodile tears were just extremely rich. For a guy, as May pointed out, who has basically been handed every single thing in life, he somehow always finds a way to make himself the victim. Chuck Schumer didn't make him get the Nazi tattoo. Chuck Schumer didn't do any number of things. It was Graham Plattner, whose pattern of behavior preceded this latest scandal, who was ultimately the guy who tanked his own campaign. You know, I do find it interesting, though, that he is trying to burn the Democratic Party down on the way out, because I think that that's the next best alternative to him actually winning the Senate seat. You know, I do find it interesting, though, that he is trying to burn the Democratic Party down on the way out, because I think that that's the next best alternative to him actually winning the Senate seat, is this ability to make himself the martyr and to basically make himself the next Bernie Sanders, the guy that the establishment feared so much that they had to tear down on the way out. Now, I'm not sure if voters necessarily buy that, even past this November, but he's certainly going to try, and I think that Democrats are going to have a problem with this, especially with the rise of DSA candidates in particular, because what Democrats don't want to admit is that the reason these DSA candidates are gaining so much traction is because they actually believe in something. Yeah, and it's not just Planned Parenthood that has put its own hypocrisy on display. It's basically every single Democratic politician, especially those who built their brand during the Me Too era. You think about Kirsten Gillibrand, who decided to support Plattner even after the first accusation came out. And then there's Ro Khanna, whose stated position was that he was okay with a little bit of assault as long as it's not a lot of bit of assault.
If you want to make videos like this that will post to your social media account for you simply by pasting the link and choosing how many clips you want and adding your captions and watermark, check out endeavor.cloudfinder.com.